My name is Mia. I am 27 years old, and today I want to share with you my story. A story of pain, of love, of change. A story from the deepest part of my heart. When I was younger, I met a man. His name was Ethan. He was strong. He was kind. He smiled at me like I was the only person in the world. And when he looked into my eyes, I felt like I was home. At first, everything was beautiful. We talked for hours about everything and nothing. We laughed about silly things until our sides hurt. We walked together under the stars, making wishes we believed would last forever. I thought he was my forever. I thought our love would never break. Every dream I had, he was in it. Every song I sang, it was about him. He became my world, my sky, my future. But life, as I would learn, does not always follow our dreams. Slowly, without warning, Ethan began to change. He stopped calling. He stopped smiling at me the way he used to. He became cold, like a winter wind that bites your skin no matter how tightly you wrap your coat. One evening, I asked him, "What is wrong?" He said, "Nothing," but his eyes told me everything I needed to know. The distance between us grew larger every day. And one day, without any goodbye, Ethan left. He found someone else. He walked away, and he never turned back. He forgot about me. He forgot about us. I cried every night into my pillow, whispering his name into the darkness. I asked myself over and over, why wasn't I enough? But no answer ever came. My heart turned cold. My laughter became a mask. I smiled at the world, but inside I was breaking. I lived, but I was not alive. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. And still, my heart stayed broken. I missed him. I missed his laugh, his voice, the way he used to hold me close. I missed the future we had dreamed about. But no matter how much I missed him, he did not come back. I waited for his call. I waited for a message. I waited for anything. But my phone stayed silent. My world stayed empty. Still, I told myself, he loves me. He will come back. Everything will be okay. But deep down, my heart whispered the truth. Mia, he is already gone. One morning, I stood in front of the mirror, and I barely recognized the girl staring back at me. She had tired eyes. She had a broken smile. She had forgotten how to dream. I asked myself, who are you becoming, Mia? And for the first time in a long time, I answered honestly, you are someone who needs to live again. That day, I made a decision. I would not cry for him anymore. I would not wait for him anymore. I would not build songs or dreams around someone who had let me go. I began to heal, slowly, gently, one tiny step at a time. I cut my hair. I bought new clothes. I picked up books I had once loved and traveled to small places I had never dared to visit alone. I found new dreams. I found new hopes. I remembered who I was before I loved him, a girl full of laughter, wonder, and wild dreams. I wrote a letter to Ethan, but this was not a love letter. It was a goodbye letter. I wrote, I loved you once. I waited for you. I cried for you. But now I choose myself. I choose my happiness. I wish you well. But this will be my last letter to you. Goodbye. I burned the letter. I watched the paper curl and crumble into ashes. And in the smoke, I saw my freedom rising. I stopped waiting. I stopped crying. I stopped singing songs about a love that had already ended. I started a new life, a new journey. I started to love myself again. The girl who once waited by the phone, she was gone. The girl who cried at midnight, she was gone. Now there was a new Mia, stronger, braver, happier. If Ethan is happy now, somewhere out there, it is enough for me. I do not hate him. I do not wish him harm. I simply wish him a good life. Because thanks to him, because of the pain he left behind, I found my own strength. I learned that broken hearts can heal. I learned that even shattered dreams can build new, brighter ones. Now, when I think of Ethan, I smile gently, not because I want him back, but because he helped me find the most important love of all, the love for myself. Today, I walk with my head high. Today, I dream even bigger dreams. Today, I live not for someone else, but for myself. This is my story, a story of pain, a story of love, a story of loss, but also a story of hope. If you are also healing from something, if you are learning to be strong again, please remember, you are not alone. You are powerful. You are enough. Thank you for walking with me through my story. If my words touched your heart, please stay. Together we can heal. Together we can dream again. See you in the next